Mhm. It's 8:50, the weekend blinding lights on Key 103, the most music for your morning. Temperatures nearing 70 today. Sunshine, gorgeous. It's 54, mix of sun and clouds now. Love when Furry Friends comes into the studio thanks to Vet Urgency. Simon has come in a cage, so that's clue number 1 of what type of a furry friend Simon could be. And clue number 2 is Simon needs to have a friend, and you can adopt Simon for $10 and a friend for $5. So it's quite the deal. So tell us all about Simon, and then maybe we can learn how many other versions of this particular animal are available for adoption.
So Simon is actually a guinea pig. A
Yay.
lot of people assume that we only have cats and dogs in the shelters, which is not accurate. We actually take in all domesticated animals, which means, small animals like Simon. We also have a ton of rabbits. We get things like birds, mice, rats, hamsters, guinea pigs. We get actual pigs, potbelly pigs, sometimes goats, all of those types of things, chickens, ducks, all that stuff. Those are all things that we deal with. Sometimes we even get fish, ferrets, all that kind of stuff. But right now our small animal room is quite full. Usually it's one of the more empty rooms that we have at our facility, but we have, I want to say 6 to 8 rabbits on our adoption floor right now.
Wow.
And then we have Simon, who is a single male guinea pig. Then we have S'mores, who is a single female guinea pig. And then there are 3 bonded pairs of guinea pigs on the adoption floor as well. So there are lots of guinea pigs to choose from.
Okay, now from what we've already learned, Simon and S'mores cannot be together because they are not the same sex.
Correct.
Okay.
So what happens is, if some people who have multiple guinea pigs, if they're of the opposite gender, then they put them in cages that are near each other so they can still be social, but they can't actually physically touch, so that we don't have more unwanted guinea pigs.
I see what you're going with
right
there. Yeah.
So guinea pigs are incredibly social creatures. They prefer to have a friend. If you don't have a friend for your guinea pig, you want to make sure that you're being that person. You're interacting with your guinea pigs. They are animals that typically live in an enclosure, like a cage setting, but they do need time outside of that. They need to be handled. They need that social interaction from their human. They need that emotional connection, but they also need time to get out and exercise and things like that. So they're not an animal that you're just going to stick in a cage and forget about. You do need to interact with them.
Are they fairly easy to take care of, like as far as feeding them, cleaning them, all that kind of jazz?
They're not an overly complicated thing. They do have, so you have to make sure that you're cleaning their cage like once a week, like, taking the paper and the Carefresh bedding and things like that out and cleaning it and then replacing. And as far as their food and water, they need a water bottle, just like you would get like for your hamster.
Okay.
They have. And then they have their pellets. Then they get their Timothy hay. Every day, and then they also get some veggies. So they have, you have to make sure that you're providing them with all of that food. It's really important for them.
Okay.
But they like to be handled. Simon is a great example. He's perfectly content being held over there, and they're actually very communicative and vocal. Simon's making his noises right now.
I hear him.
They can make quite a few different noises, and when you come in the morning and they're hungry, they're all up and they're making their little noises, and they talk to each other.
Oh, fun.
So they're really fun animals. Especially if maybe you don't think that you can do it like a dog or a cat.
Yeah, so for smaller spaces, they're probably good.
Yeah, they're great for smaller spaces, and they still have that kind of emotional connection. And we do adopt them as a single guinea pig for $10, or if you're getting one of the bonded pairs, it's the 2 of them for $15.
And how do we make that happen?
So just like any of the other animals, if you want to visit them, we do have appointments available to come visit at the shelter, and you would go to visitfcac.as.me to book that appointment. Or if you're just, you're sold on the virtual adoption, we're still doing that. You can find all of that information as well as the adoption applications on our website, which is frederickcountymd.gov/FCAC, and just hit that adopt tab.
And Simon is our furry friend this week. You can check Simon out yourself right now. He's live at our Key Facebook page. The most music, Key 103.